What's up, guys? It's your boy Jacob Bird 64 here, and I'm wearing my Jelly Roll shirt. Sorry, that was bad. And today we are finally doing it. It took a little bit to get here, but it is Goosebumps House of Shivers, Book 4. Say my name, say my name. And I gotta start off with. All right, let me move it a little bit. I gotta start off and be honest here. Say I do really like this cover. Look at that. What is that? The purple fish looks really cool. And then I actually like the title too. Say my name, say my name. It sounds, I don't know, it just sounds so good to me. Before I continue, or go, spoilers in my opinion. For some reason it promotes the first book and not the next book, which is really weird. Just wanted to tell you all that. So let's just hop into the story. So the story is that this kid named Cody and his friend Sam is a game developer. He develops games, he programs these games, and Cody just wants to go in the pool or the creek, have fun. The dad's always his dad's like, I don't know, man, just don't go in the deep part and bring the dog Ollie, which the dog always follows them anyways. So they go, and then the dog starts running off, and then he gets pulled under. Cody gets pulled under. He doesn't know why, but it's like a water snake, a giant water snake. And it really surprised him. And then they see this fish. Maybe it's this fish? I mean, I don't know. And it was saying something. It was saying, say my name, which was really weird, because, fishes don't really say that. But we get like a week earlier, because there's like multiple parts in this book. There's like part 1, what I just went through. I'm going with part 2 is a week ago, or a week earlier in the story, where this guy brings in this ventriloquist dummy, who basically, kind of like Slappy, but it's not Slappy, but it's like it'll remind you of Slappy, just being a jerk and stuff. And he's like, and he offers Cody to like try it and like throw his voice or something, and instead he burped, and people were laughing about that. So then we go back to present day, and then he's like, "Oh, Sam, you made the fish talk. You made him say that." And then Sam's like, "No, I didn't. That was all you." And Cody's like, "Bro, why are you lying?" And it figures out that neither of them are lying. So, man, this thing's so shaky. It's very annoying to me, anyways. Yeah. And then they see like this giant, like, has like black fur, like warthog or hog, and it's like biting the dog's ear and stuff. And they go in and try to fight it, and that doesn't work. But it eventually leaves them alone, and the dog just keeps going and going. And then they find the dog. Oh wait, yeah, I'm right. I was about to say, oh wait, no, they don't. But yes, I'm right. They do. The dog escapes, and then he escapes from the warthog or whatever. And they meet these other girls. I think their name was Deborah and Messiah. Let me go check, actually. Oh, so I forgot to mention this. They're like swimming in like swimming clothes, and they're trying to reach this like tree, They keep swimming forever. Just keep on going. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess I'm trying to like swim with my arms, but it's kind of a little weird looking. And they can't even get any closer. It's like, oh my gosh, it's right there. Like, like in the, kind of like in, like a shows, it's like, you think it's really close. Here, I'll just use this Freddy Krueger. We'll use N here. Hello. So let's say Freddy's trying to get to him. And then he's like all the way over here, like, and then he's like, and then it like kind of like, it's like going backwards. And they're still going. It's like, we'll never reach this. It's hopeless. It's like, It's like, it looks so close, but like it's very far. That's basically what happened. So they meet up with these two girls. Dara, something, and Messiah, or Messi, not Messi, what? That was stupid. Darbra, okay, Darbra, because it's Drby, so that's how I would say it, anyways. And this other kid. So they go, and why are they out there in the middle of nowhere? They're lost. We're lost. Our characters are lost. They have no idea what's happening. And why are they out there? Oh, they're making a cabin for extra credit. A whole freaking cabin. That's extra credit? Oh my gosh. What kind of teacher is that picky? I mean, you know what? If I was a teacher and I saw you made it to build a whole freaking cabin, had plenty of rooms and all that bullcrap, I would have gave you a 400%. That would have been I would have gave you a A plus that whole at least semester. Extra credit. Yeah. No, they deserve 100, 200 out of 100. Yeah, and I know I said 200 out of 100. They deserve like a 200% or like a 300. They deserve like A plus a whole semester or like first. Yeah, okay. That's what I would do anyways. So the dog just vanishes. It runs away again, goes in like a bush. And it's kind of muddy there, so you'd think you'd see the dog's like footprints, but you don't. You don't even see anything. It's like a smooth track. Like kind of like clay. Or like just smooth mud. That makes sense. Why? I don't know. We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. But none of this should be happening. If that makes sense. You shouldn't be fighting some creatures you've never seen before. Fishes shouldn't be talking to you. There should be footprints in the mud, but there's not. Yet he stepped on it. So then the girls are like, okay, we'll go find him. And then they're like, okay, then we'll go back home and get out of these wet, soaking outfits. So they go back to Cody's house. And it's just old lady. It's like, you ain't even my mom. I don't even know you. Let me in my room or my house. And she's like, bro, you making a prank? You gonna try and post this or something? Get the frick out of my house. Or get the frick out of my yard before I call in, like, my son, Carl. And he's a beast. He'll knock you out clean. And he's like, what are you talking about? This is my house. You know what? Get the frick out of my way, old lady. Well, they don't actually push her, but she falls over. They were just trying to run in and get, prove that their house is real. And it's not hers. And then they open it. His Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like stuff, because I guess he likes that show. I mean, pretty cool. I like Ninja Turtles too. It's just gone. It's just a sewing room, and she's like, well, and then you hear outside, the lady, and then Carl, and Carl's like, you just messed up big time, pal. About to end your life. But they're like, come on, man. I didn't know. And then he's like, okay, I should call the cops on you suckers, but I won't. So then they go to Sam's house. And his house is normal. His house is normal. His parents are there. Because he tried to call his parents. Cody's parents. But they haven't been answering. They vanished. It's like, where did they go? So you go and see the video game. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. But when he was like, oh, watch, when I hit this button, video game start, he just hit the start button on a video game very early in this story. Okay. He goes to his house and they're like, hey, look at this video game. And he's like, come on, dude, I ain't got time to look at this video game. No disrespect. We're literally suffering right now, dealing with these horrible monsters. And he's like, no, just look. Look at the programming that I've been doing. And then he looks and it's like, the things that have happened are from the video game. So the video game, what Sam programmed into the video game has been happening. Okay, so let's say I get attacked by this Freddy Krueger. Let's say somebody programmed it in there, and then it happens. It's kind of like that. And also, let's give a thank you to Freddy Krueger and for being some good examples, or some examples at least, to help try and prove my thing. So round of applause for them. So yeah, so anything the guy programs will happen to them. And they're like, oh crap, we gotta stop this. But the cat, Sam's cat, literally deletes the game. And they're like, oh my gosh, you stupid cat. I think it's a black cat too. Hey, black cats are my favorite. So I ain't got no issue with that. Black cats are cool. And cats in general. So, and the guy, Sam's like, oh, okay, well, thankfully I got a backup. Thankfully I got a backup. Here, we use this. Thankfully I got a backup to this thing, so yeah. We ain't out of luck yet. He's like, oh, thank gosh. And then his brother comes in. His brother's an athlete. He's like an athlete. Kind of like a jock kid, I guess you could say. He's in there. And Sam apparently sucks at athletic stuff. He somehow failed gym class. How the freak did you fail gym class, pal? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really good at gym either, but I freaking got like an A+. You should not be failing gym class. That is embarrassing. Even I haven't failed gym class. And I'm proud to say I'm not even that good at gym. I mean, I gotta be better than Sam, and that's saying something. Because that is embarrassing. If that's just embarrassing. I think I forgot to mention this. Part 3 is like Darby's story. And this takes place like right after they got kicked out of Cody's house and then they go to Sam's. Oh yeah, they did get out of their clothes, by the way. I mean, that's good for them. So Darbra is like with her friend, and the black like warthogs appear again, and they get this like piglet, I guess, like a pink piglet, like kind of like the character from Winnie the Pooh, I guess, and it basically scares them off for some reason. It's like, wow, we should keep it, but she's like, nah, we don't really need it anymore. They already gone. So then they go meet up with them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. And then there's like. And the brother's like, oh yeah, I played your game, I tested it out, Sam. It's kind of a little boring, but I added some new things. Oh yeah, the girls like Sam and Messiah or whatever, they now have like hooves for hands. And I want to get rid of it. I mean, I don't think I'd like to have hooves for hands either, but. So yeah. So he was like testing around and Sam's like, why would you do that? No kidding, why would he do that? Are you trying to make this situation even worse? This situation's already bad in the first place. So, and it's like, like what? Makes sense, I guess. I would be mad too. Oh gosh, let me think. Yeah, so then his parents appear and he's like, hey, we got cookies. Hey, we got a lot of cookies. And then he's like, stay away. And he's like, why? And he's like, oh, I programmed them as monsters. And then they're like laughing. Ha ha ha. And then they actually become monsters. Their heads become like balloons, I think. Like their mouths open wider, and then they have like the long snake tongue. It's like an Airhead commercial, kind of. You know how their heads expand? And it looks really weird, may I just say that. The Airhead ads, like with heads, like what the freak? Those are so weird. I mean, I like Airheads, but those are really weird commercials. It's like, I don't want my head to expand, so why would I even buy your product? No offense. I like Airheads, like I said. And then they eat him. Yep, Cody gets swallowed. And that's it. Now it's level 2. And he's like, oh, it was all a dream. And then, yes, I gotta go tell Sam about this crazy dream. Hey, Ollie, ain't that cool? And then the dog starts saying, say my name. Proving that it wasn't a dream. And he's on level 2. Because they died on level 1. Getting eaten is how you beat alive? Is how you beat level 1, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So they go over to Sam and he's like, oh, it's one of the characters like Darby's like birthday party. So you're gonna go to that, he's gonna ride a horse stuff. Oh yeah, and he's like, Sam, come on, we gotta talk. And Sam's like, no, why do we need to talk? I know we're on level 2, but they kind of forget things. Like, they're like, I don't remember having a brother like Doey or something. I don't even remember. His name is close to Darbra or something. The athletic kid. He doesn't even exist. What are you talking about? And he's like, you know what? I've had enough of this. They thought about it before destroying like the backup thing. He's like, I've had enough of the stupid backup thing. I wasn't actually gonna like try and break this, by the way. No. But that's basically what happens. And he's like, I'm sorry, I just want to get back to my normal freaking life. Sam understands. But he's like, all my work ruined. I mean, okay. So then they get on the horse, and for some reason, the horse starts saying, like what every other animal has basically been saying, say my name, say my name. Oh, by the way, why is it called Say My Name, Say My Name? Well, the answer for that is because that's what the Sam's video game is called that they're in. Say My Name, Say My Name. Okay, so the horse starts going backwards, and they like get hit, and then these like killer flies with very sharp teeth start biting them, and they're like, take cover, get on your stomach. And he's like, the only way to do it is to eat a fly. One of those flies. So he grabs one, and then Sam grabs one. Nice. I just wanted to do that. He did not think it was nice, by the way. That was just a little old meme, I guess. I don't even know if it's probably, never mind. So yeah, that happens. And they escape. Oh, but they come back. So they're like, screw this, I'm running in the cabin. I'm out of here. And I was like, okay, where's the ladder? Oh, no, there is no ladder. And then there's like this guy, and he's like, who are you? And then he's like, error 404. And to the point, a few chapters are literally just error 404 with no words. And then they're like in like a white void, basically, in that one SpongeBob episode, like SB129, where Squidward's in like that white void, basically. That's basically where they are. Except no Squidward, obviously. And they're like, what do we do? And he's like, and then Sam's like, dude, I get it. We are not real. We are video game characters. We are fake, if that makes sense. Like, we are not real. This will all right. So let's say this is Cody. And let's say for right now I'm the real Cody. So I'm the real Cody, and I'm programming this Cody to be in the video game. That's what Sam's trying to say, anyways. But Cody's like, there's no way. Wait, and then he's like, the thing, say my name, say my name. What if I say my name and we get out of this nightmare? But guess what? They can't remember their names. So they're like, oh crap, this is bad. And then they're like, well, what do we do? And Sam's like, I got one last trick up my sleeve, maybe. And he yells out, reboot. And he basically starts at the very beginning, or near close. And you go back to chapter 1, basically, at the end of the story. Basically, it's a cycle. They're going to reboot. They're going to start this process over. They're going to fail. And then they're going to forget their names. And then they're going to do it all over again. They're basically stuck in a loop. Which really sucks. That really genuinely sucks for these characters. Now, that's the end of the story. I did say spoilers, I believe. That was say my name, say my name. And I gotta be honest, yeah. I think it's pretty good. I thought it was good. I hear a lot of negative towards this book, and like some Goosebumps completionists hated this book. I mean, he hated it. And I think a few other people. But I really didn't hate it. I like the idea of like all these weird monsters. I like the weird monster thing. I thought the characters, while not great, were enjoyable. I thought the monsters and the plot were pretty decent. And the twist ending, is not terrible, but it's kind of okay. I'll say the ending here is okay. Cover's good, story's pretty enjoyable, characters, cast, we got a lot too. We got a good amount of characters, I think, are pretty enjoyable, or some are okay, some are just enjoyable. The monsters are pretty cool, I will say. However, I think maybe we should have done more with this fish. And maybe he should have added more, like, creepier monsters. I'm not saying we don't have a good amount of monsters, but come on, this could have been really cool to have more of in this story. Plus, a little bit of this book, I will not lie to you, does feel like filler. No disrespect. Did I really need this chapter or like part of the puppet thing? Did I really need this? Because let's all be honest, what does that really do with the plot? Oh, they just accuse each other at this beginning that they're making him, that they're saying, say my name, when they're not. That's about it. I'm not saying it's a bad scene, but it's kind of pointless to have that scene. If I had to give this a score, I really don't know, but I do like it. So let me think of my score. So I kind of had to think of a score, because I just finished this book like 30 minutes ago, not gonna lie to you guys. And I think my score right here for Say My Name will be 4 out of 5 stars, 8 out of 10 book here. I think this is another, I did like this book. And I know a lot of people, that may be unpopular because I hear a lot of people hate this book, but this book wasn't that bad to me. It was actually very enjoyable. It had its issues, it wasn't great, but it was pretty good. I think the House of Shivers has been a good series so far. And I can't wait for the next book in the series. The Last Sleepover. The cover was really good. And let me just say this before I end this video. I love how people were trashing on it because I used to hear a lot of negative on, oh, The Last Sleepover. Oh, it doesn't sound that good. And then they saw the cover. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. It looks so good. Okay. I think that will be good. I can kind of agree with the Fear Street thing. It kind of does look like a Fear Street book. I like Fear Street, so I ain't got nothing against that, actually. So honestly, I think this series has been pretty good. Not gonna lie to you guys. Like look at that. Look at the bubble that they added up there. That was really cool when I saw that. I like this cover. This is just an enjoyable book all around. So yeah, 4 for 4. Good books in this series. Good job, Stein. So maybe hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody. Had a fun time. See ya.